My name is Jeremy Granville-Chapman. I'm a consultant orthopaedic surgeon and a specialist in upper limb, predominantly shoulder and elbow surgery. So from an early age, I always enjoyed science and particularly biology, and I became interested in medicine around about the age of 14. I was lucky enough to go on some work experience placements that really sort of solidified my ambition to become a doctor. I thought the job role of being a doctor was really inspiring. It was great to meet people and to be able to try and help them with their problems. So I've always been quite a practical person. I enjoy using my hands, and I get satisfaction from creating and making things. Orthopedics is quite a practical discipline, and it harnesses the kind of diverse range of problems that patients come with, with lots of joint problems, whether it's arthritis or trauma-based. So I enjoy the variety of problems that face me, but also the variety of technical solutions I can use to overcome those problems for patients, be that open or keyhole surgery. So that appealed to my instincts. So orthopedics is really rewarding for me because it involves lots of human interaction in clinic, where I meet the patients I'm going to look after. Often can help them just in clinic, but get to know them a little bit, understand their problems, and hopefully help them with that. I find that journey really rewarding, and seeing the tangible outcomes from my impact with patients. So they come in maybe with a problem that is affecting them in their daily life or sleep, and when we meet for the last time, hopefully they're happy and able to continue with their life, sport, work, and hobbies. So that's kind of the human interaction side I really enjoy. And then from a practical perspective, the surgical challenge is really stimulating. There's a great variety of operations that I do that allows me to keep interested, but also to keep developing as science and technology develops. And that's both keyhole, which I do a lot of, as well as open surgery. So, I mean, the feedback I get from patients is generally that they like the fact I'm quite open with them. I think there's an honesty that they appreciate. I take time to explain and really try to help people understand their problem. And although that's not everyone's cup of tea, that some people are really keen to understand in quite a lot of detail what they have going on with them, and they appreciate that time that's spent with them. And I hope that I offer them empathy and kind of understanding of the problem they're going through. And then how do I value my patients? So look, I think it's a real privilege to be a doctor, to have people open up about their problems and how it's affecting them and their lives and their sport, and to be able to get to know them a little bit, and perhaps their family as well, as they go through their journey of hopefully getting better, is a really rewarding experience. I guess you could say that when I was serving in the army, one of the commanding officers once said, always do what you ought to, not what you want to. And I think that's quite a good kind of moral for life. It doesn't necessarily apply only to surgery, but sometimes it's easy to do something that you find simple and maybe is a shortcut, but it may not be the correct thing to do. So sort of doing what you ought to, and you ought to in your gut, rather than what might seem the easier solution, is a pretty good moral, I think.